Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood PM with your top 3 market points of the week. And we have some major headlines this week. So without further ado, let's just dive right into those top 3 points and get you onto your weekend. Kicking us off at number 3 was Adobe falling after reporting their quarterly earnings report. They fell around 6% post-market. Now, a lot of the major headline coming through for Adobe, however, is the fact that the CEO and CFO are both leaving the company. So that adds to some short-term disruptions that the company continues to face, and along with just getting pounded by negative sentiment on fear of AI disruptions. And this is all despite posting a relatively strong previous quarter. So right now, Adobe cannot get out of the penalty box. At number 2, it's the US and Iran war. So we're starting to see renewed negotiations ongoing. There is hopes that a deal can be met at this upcoming G7 summit this upcoming week. Now, what this would largely entail is a deal between the US and Iran to extend the ceasefire, revisit negotiations on Iran's nuclear program, and potentially have the US lift their blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. However, though, this still does need sign-off from Iran's supreme leader, and much of this right now is just in discussions. There's not been pen put to paper at this moment, but that's why you saw markets rally on Thursday. And then finally, number 1, and what everybody was waiting for this upcoming Friday, it is the SpaceX IPO. We are finally here the day of, and right now the IPO is 4 times oversubscribed to what was previously going to be issued. This is the largest IPO in history, and that amount of oversubscription does indicate by some market estimates that we're going to see a pop of around 25 to upwards of 35 to 40% in a single trading day after the shares start trading publicly. Now, what this is really going to do, though, is this is going to set the tone for the rest of the year when it comes to upcoming IPOs. And for those of you that are not aware, we have AI companies, Anthropic and OpenAI, also having filed to go public and start trading publicly. So we're going to see how the market really reacts today. I'm assuming there's going to be a ton of volatility, but we're going to be waiting here to watch it every moment of the day. Now that does it for your top 3 points this week. What are we checking out for next week? Well, next week, it's all going to be around the Fed rate decision. We have Kevin Warsh in there as the new Fed chairman, so we'll be anxiously awaiting his press conference and what he has to say on it. Now that does it for this week's video. As always, if you have additional questions, please reach out to your financial advisor. And if you don't have one, please follow our link and we'll be happy to get you connected with one. But as always, please go out, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you the same time next week. Thanks again.